All right, we're down here, and what room are we in?
We're in A16, excuse me.
A16 with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Tice, and this is Throwback Thursdays, and so we're here with the Throwback Cam. Tell us a memory, something that you're fond of from your childhood.
Jordan Stewart on the way for a dress code violation on the way down.
When I was, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, I used to get a quarter for allowance. Now, my friends were getting $1 for allowance, but my mother taught me the value of a quarter. All right, well, we would go to 7-Eleven on Saturday. That was the big thing, go to the store. And I remember...
explain to the freshmen what a 7-Eleven is.
7-Eleven, they still have them in other parts of the country. It's a convenience store. And so I could either choose a comic book. Now, they're $4 today, a comic book.
Right.
They were a quarter back then. So I'd either buy a comic book or I could get a Coke and some candy for a quarter, mind you, okay? Now, one of the drinks that I really remember is the Slurpee Rock cups. Like, you could get a Slurpee, you could look that up, but in the Slurpee Rock cups. You remember those? You don't even remember those.
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, but you might get rock bands, you might get baseball players. They change the theme all the time, but they called them Slurpee Rock cups. Anyway, that's my memory.
So you missed the Slurpee Rock cups.
That and being able to buy Coke and candy for a quarter.
Yes, I miss Slurpees altogether. Like, you can't even find them now. It's just ices, and they're not near as good.
That's right.
Sat down in a blanket of rain, so much to think about, waiting on the ghost train. Life and love and the one she had to leave behind. Her younger days are now dreams in a jar, suitcase packed full of falling stars. A comet to carry her away, and a letter to remind me that it's gonna be good, it's gonna be blue. We're gonna be sleeping on the sun and walking on the moon. Santa Maria sailing in her eyes. She smiles like all of Vincent Van Gogh's skies. Pauses the world every time that she sighs. And now and then, well, you can see her face at a place at the ocean where she opens up her suitcase, pours those stars all over the world. It's just a crazy girl saying it's gonna be good, it's gonna be blue. We're gonna be sleeping on the sun and walking on the moon. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be blue. We're gonna see Katie in the clouds and walking on the moon.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Thursday, April 11, 2019. I'm Ashanti, and today's top story highlights our very own program right here in E4. Eagle Vision is already making preparations for next year, and you may be the very person we need to keep us organized. Here's Mr. Lewis with Gab to explain.
All right, we're here in EVTV with Gabrielle Collier. Many of you have expressed interest in being a part of EVTV in some way, and right now we are actively looking for writer and news director. So Gab, tell us a little bit about that role and what you did in EVTV for several years.
So basically, in the morning time, I would go talk to the teachers that are over clubs, and I get them to tell me what their club is doing, what events they have coming up, and I come back and I write about it. And also, I go on Google and just go to the news section, and I find like what's happening, and then I write about that.
Right. Lots of teachers don't always get the information that we need to get the show done. So part of the news director's job is to just go to them and get the information, pull the information from them. And a lot of that job also entails some investigating for things that are coming up, correct?
Right.
So there you go. See, she's not on camera that much, and she's not really comfortable being on camera that much. But she was an incredible news director. So if you're interested in applying for the position of news director and writer here in EVTV, we need you to go to hornlaketv.com. You're going to find an application right at the front of the page. You're going to click that application. It's all digital. You fill it out right there online and submit it. Just a few questions and then a little write-up is all you have to do. Submit it today.
In school news, we have some exciting things to announce from the track team. Here's Coach Eilert.
So congratulations go out to Aronia Taylor, the first female shot putter at Horn Lake to move on to the regional meet in a long time. Zay Stevens qualified in the shot put, as did Jalen Sultan in the long jump. All the related teams move on. So good luck, guys.
It's now time for today's birthdays. Happy birthday to Cordesia Battle, Columbus London Jr., Alex Pete Jr., and Xavion Stevens. Happy birthday!
Hey guys, we are still doing the canned food drive. The last day that we will collect will be next week on Wednesday, and we will be announcing the winner after Easter. And for example, you could bring stuff like this. It can be dry foods. We do prefer cans because it is a canned food drive, but we will also be accepting dry foods like this. And right now, the teacher with the highest cans is Miss Lisa Johnson with more than 100 cans.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. Seniors, Ms. McNeil needs your college choice and scholarship information. The paperwork is due by April 15th. We need to know all scholarship offers you've received, even if you don't plan on accepting the offer. It's that time of year where organizations are opening the tryout process for next school year. Boys soccer tryouts start this afternoon and continue tomorrow. Students will need a current physical, cleats, and shin guards. See Coach on eHall for more information. Students interested in being a part of the community service class next year, you need to see Coach Sandlin in room A11 today.
We are here with Coach Sandlin. Y'all don't see a whole lot of Sandlin on EVTV because he doesn't like being on EVTV. But I wanted to quickly talk about community service. Now, this is the course that Coach Sandlin teaches, correct?
This is correct. I do teach community service.
Now, there's a lot of confusion about what goes on with community service. Just give them a brief overview of some of the things they would expect to do in the class.
The weekly schedule basically is Monday, the kids do service in the school throughout the building, all types of things. Tuesday, we go mentor kids at the intermediate. Wednesday, we spend some time at the nursing home. Thursday, we're at Shadow Oaks being teacher aides. And then Friday, we're kind of over recycling and help out with snacks and things like that.
So there's lots of opportunities to go off campus and do lots of really cool things and serve in the community. And every student I've ever talked to who's been in the class has really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, and you get to bank 75 hours of community service. To me, it breaks up the monotony of the week. Not a lot of homework, which is a good selling point. So yeah, I think it's a good class. Juniors looking for juniors, would-be juniors, and seniors next year.
So would-be juniors means those of you who are sophomores, you can come see Sandlin as well. Where do they need to come see you?
A11, I'll have packets outside the door. I'm not in there much, so if you get a packet and you can't find me, just slide it underneath the door. Make sure you have your references, and then I'll check up on you with teachers.
Perfect.
The choir is now accepting applications for next year. You can grab the application in the Commons. Applications are available for the child care class. You can pick up an application in room C8 between classes. Tonight there will be a meeting at 5:30 p.m. in the multipurpose room for the 2021 Paris Normandy trip. Seniors, the senior video pictures are due by April 15th. Send your pictures to hornlaketv@gmail.com. We have lots of video content you don't get to see here on the show. Head to hornlakehigh.com and click on the subscribe link to get full access to our YouTube library. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch meals and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.
Sat down in a blanket of rain. So much to think about waiting on the ghost train. Life, love, and the one she had to leave behind. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. Her younger days are now dreams in a jar. Suitcase packed full of falling stars. A comet to carry her away, and a letter to remind me that that it's gonna be good. It's gonna be blue. We're gonna be sleeping on the sun and walking on the moon. I can see the Santa Maria sailing in her eyes. She smiles like all of Vincent Van Gogh's skies. Pauses the world every time that she sighs. And now and then, well, you can see her face at a place in the ocean where she opens up her suitcase, pours those stars all over the world. It's just a crazy girl saying it's gonna be good.